everyone, we have a new product here, which is the M7 wireless mouse by Machineke. We currently bought this from Lazada for 1,899 pesos. So actually this is the most expensive model for the Machineke M7 version. Let's quickly take a look for the unboxing. I've already cut the portion here. So if you want to maintain the plastic of your box, make sure to just cut the sides over here. After that, you can remove the plastic so that when you remove your case, the top part for the plastic part is easily maintained or retained. Okay, so for now, we will be removing the plastic since we want everyone to see the very nice quality of the box. This is actually a slightly matte gloss finish. So actually, it's very smooth. This features a wireless connectivity, PMW, switch, a supercar design, and an RGB. You can actually download the drivers for this one. And this is their company logo, the Machineke. So this is the Machineke M720 gaming mice. We're here to actually test this product if that 1,899 is actually worth your pocket. So actually this is very affordable. It's only less than 2,000 pesos. You can see there's a plastic cover here. So this one cannot be removed. So this serves as a protection if in case the box was dropped during delivery. So even if there were dents outside here in the box, with this plastic inside, you will be very sure that the item you've got is actually secured. Let me just lift this. So this is actually designed by a racing car in mind. So if you can see here, it looks like a racing car. You can see that there's a Type-C port here. At the side here, we can see that there's a rubber. There's a rubber here. So this improves your grip when you're using your mice. At the back, you can see that there's the USB dongle for your wireless solution. And the design at the back is like a racing car. So there will be LEDs from this portion. And for the other side, actually for a 2,000 peso mice, this is actually very good. It even has a additional thumb button here. If you're doing a lot of gaming, you can set this for a different program. So we can see the classic scroll, okay, up and down. So we're checking if there's a side switch. So there's no side switch for this one. So for the others who's used to the side switch, usually there's a left and right side switch for the other brands. So it's none here. So this is just a purely rotating wheel. So there's two buttons here, and this one. There's a clicker here. If you run through the mice, you can see that this is actually an ergonomic design. So this is very suitable for left-handers or right-handers, so you can just switch it. This one has a PMW scanner at the bottom. We got the Elite version, which is the PMW 335. This one is rated at 16,000 DPI, and there's an 8-speed mode for this one. So the light is about 16.77 millions in terms of color for the RGB. So this one is rechargeable. Here, there's actually a switch here. So there's a switch here, so you can switch to 3 modes: wire, 2.4 gigahertz, and another 2.4 gigahertz. And on this side, you can change the frequency from 125 hertz to 500 hertz to 1000 hertz. This mice is equipped with an Omron clicker, so this can click at up to 20 million times. That's the reason why we got the Elite version. The Elite version is up to 20 million times, and the Smart version is only up to 10 million times. So if you will be purchasing your gaming mouse, we suggest that you get the 20 million times version, or exactly this one, which is the Elite version. For the functions of these mice, actually it's already listed in Lazada. It's mentioning here that this one is your scroll up, scroll down, and this is actually your DPI control. So this is an additional of DPI, and this one is lessening the DPI control. Added to that, there's actually a third button here embedded on the mice. So if you click this, there's actually a third clicker here. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And this one controls your gaming DPI. So going through the bottom here for the mice, you can see that there's actually 3 switches here. At the top mode is actually the 2.4 gigahertz power saving modes. So only the roller and the top lights are illuminated. The sides here doesn't actually light. And then the middle one, there's a another 2.4 gigahertz. So there's a label here, 2.4 gigahertz with no lights. At the middle, for the 2.4 gigahertz, the light effect is fully turned on. And if you put it down, the lowest portion, this is actually turning off the unit. This is also a wire function. So if you put in the wire on top, it will still work as a wired version. And then on the other side, there's an adjustable rate of return. So we have 125 hertz, 500 hertz, and 1000 hertz. So here in the box, it actually mentioned that it's wireless, so it didn't clearly mention what type of wireless. So this wireless is 2.4 gigahertz, and you need to remove the receiver here at the bottom. So the receiver is secured here on the side. I think there's only one logo here at the back with the Machineke design. It's good that you can still dock it at the rear portion of your mice, so this way you won't be able to lose this USB dongle. So again, we got the Elite version using the sensor of the PMW3335, which is up to 16,000 dpi. So let's further check what's inside the box. Let's put the mice here on top. So let's just remove the plastic container at the bottom. Can see here we have the cable, so it's very good that they already future-proof this device. This is a type C, and at the end part it's a type A, and it's also good that they put this ferrite block here. This is to make the data transfer smoother. We can see that there's a pass certificate for test. It would have been nice if this was a sticker, so you can maybe tape it at the top A part of your notebook. And we can see here a user's manual, and that's it. So let's check the user's manual quickly. So this is the user's manual. So let's just read the English part here. So here in the first page, so this is the M7 mouse, as I mentioned. That's the scroll wheel here. Scroll wheel. We have the right button here. We have the charging indicator. So there's a charge indicator here. So you can see there's a lightning there. This is the charge indicator. So we have the left button. We have the scroll wheel. We have the forward button, and we have the back button. So the receiver here is at the back there. So for the Play version and Elite version is listed here. So we got the Elite version. So the scroll wheel and the top light have DPI indicator, light 8 level adjustable. It mentions the color of the DPI. The top wheel is color red, that's 800, 1200 green, 1600 is cyan, 2400 is blue by default, 3200 is yellow, 6400 pink, 12,800 white, and 16,000 orange. So if you will be using this mostly for your maybe work at home, maybe you just need 800. But if you're gaming, most of the mice at 1,200 to 2,400. So it's good that it has a high DPI. So the package here includes the gaming mice, the receiver, data cable, manual, warranty card, and a guarantee sticker. Go ahead and plug this mice to our computer. Currently, we have our mice here. Let's just plug it to our computer. There's a sound. It already Windows has recognized the mice. We're already moving the mice, and it's actually working. So this one means it's 800 dpi. Let's just shut off the light. Let's get the user manual again because we haven't memorized the. So let's just go through one by one. So right now it means it's at 800 dpi. So we just need to press the up button here, which is located on the top part. Okay, this is the bottom part. So we can see now that we plug it on a PC. We can see that the charge indicator is lighting. So the charge indicator here is now turning red. So right now we press the DPI from red to green. So the green says it's 1200 dpi. Next it's cyan. So I think the difference in terms of color is not to be seen much. So this is cyan. It's 1600 dpi. This is blue by default. This is the blue color that we've been seeing most of the time. So this is 2400 dpi. Yellow is 3200 dpi. Pink 6400 dpi. White is 12800 dpi. And orange is 16,000 dpi. Usually we like to use it at around 1200 dpi. So let's just leave it in green. So right now we plug it to our PC. We put it on the WAR selection. So you can see that there are actually RGB moving from the sides. So let's see if the RGB is actually interconnected from the light itself. So if this part turns blue or green, so this part should also continuously change. So I think this one is in sync. Okay. And we go to the other side. Let's just check the breathing light. Okay. And then the breathing light actually syncs all around the device. So far, this is the design of the mice. So let's just switch here. So we are currently on wired. Let's switch to the battery saving, which is the topmost one. So now that we've clicked it, let's try to remove it. So let's now put the dongle. We have the wireless dongle here. So we've slightly charged the unit. Let's just plug. So right now it's connected wirelessly. So it's working at our notebook. let's just change the DPI to red, to green. So right now we are in power saving mode, so it means only the top part is working. So we can only see the DPI and the green part. So let's switch it down to the middle part. So right now, switching to the middle part, we can see that everything is working. I mean, the RGB is working. So if you really like a fashionable mice, it's very good for you. See, the RGB is actually blinking all over your mice. And then let's switch to wire. This means it is turning off the device. Oh, by the way, even the sensor here is on RGB. So next, we'll switch the button to the lowest portion, to the wired mode. This means it's turning the device off. Yes, it actually turned the device off. And put it back. Okay, let's try to switch it on if it will recognize. Usually most of the devices, if you put the USB dongle here at the back part, it means even if you switch this, it should not turn on. Okay, let's try to switch it. But I think it's on sleep mode because this rear bottom part should be able to detect that this dongle is attached here and the wireless device is not working. So I think it's on sleep mode, it doesn't even work. So when you press the button, it still has some lightings, but I think it will be better to always be reminded to put this in off. Okay, there are 3 sliding pads here. So we've been using this mice some time now. So far, we really like this mice at the price point of 1,899. It has an Omron clicker, it has an RGB, and it looks like a racing car, and it has a Type-C port. It's good that they use the Type-C port rather than the Micro B, and it has a 1,000 milliampere of battery life and gives you around, I think we've been using this for 2 hours to 3 hours of gameplay already, and this hasn't bugged us down yet. So far, we really like the RGB lighting here. It's very similar to the ROG notebook with the SCAR series and the Strix G. It really gives a nice feeling, although it doesn't really sync that properly, or there's no aura sync, or because that is compatible only to the ROG environment. We don't really bother that the RGB lighting for our mice on the laptop doesn't actually sync. We're really happy that it looks similar with our Strix G or SCAR 3 devices. Probably what they could have done is made this top part here also RGB, so that the bottom part and the top part would be synchronous. But then again, we really like this mice. The price point is only 1,899, so it's very affordable mice. You can use it for your right hand, you can use it for your left hand. It's very ambidextrous, so I think the only difference is that when you use it for your left hand, you don't have that thumb button here. So if you're an ambidextrous user, this is actually very versatile to use. It feels exactly the same from our right hand to our left hand. It's just that there's no thumb button here, so you would need to use your ring finger to press those buttons here. I feel that it is more for the right-handed people since the thumb button is located in the left side of the mouse, so which is very accessible here on the right thumb. So if you're left-handy, it's still okay. You can always use your ring finger here. So overall, we really like this mice for the price point of 1,899. We really like this. The mouse is big enough for a good grip. The LED lighting here is very nice. It even has the battery saving mode here at the bottom part. You can use it as a wired or a wireless device. That's the best part of this mice that we have. If you like this product, we hope that we help you clear out your selection for some of the gaming mice, especially for the new brand like the Machineke device. It's only 1,899. It's affordable, and we recommend you to buy this mice. And another thing to mention, we hope that you get the Elite version because the Elite version is up to 16,000 DPI. The most important here is that this is using an Omron clicker, which is rated at 20 million clicks. So this is a very reliable mice. We hope that you like our video. If you like our video, please give us a thumbs up and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.